Look, I meant what I said and I said what I meant. I'm really not in the mood to make this video because over the last week, 2 weeks, nothing in my life has been going right. And I wanted to take a break this week, but then I took a break today and I realized that not making the video was making me feel worse than actually making my video. So basically, I'm making this video purely for my own peace of mind. Good morning everyone. This TLSQ, the game that came out yesterday, is Cursebreaker's Gambit. I don't know why it's called the Cursebreaker's Gambit. It's a TLSQ where you play chess, a game that I absolutely hate. I've just never needed to say it before because it was only in Hogwarts Mystery briefly and I didn't mind it. And the name is Cursebreaker's Gambit, a name that made me think that this was a quest about curse breaking. And if this were a few years ago, I would have thought this was something to do with ragtag. Welcome to an akemistormborn video where the first thing I do is complain about something and rant about ragtag. Welcome to my channel. Murphy wants to sign up for a prestigious visit chess competition, but in order to do that, we first need to help him form a visit chess team to represent Hogwarts. That makes me think that we won't be part of the team. Give me that option. I don't like chess. I don't want to do anything with chess. But something tells me that we'll probably be at the head of the team, which will make no sense. As much as I'm making this video for my own peace of mind, I will warn you that this video will be scuffed. Its editing will be scuffed because I still don't know what I'm going to do in the morning. Should I or should I not go to class? I've had a horrendous week and I sincerely do not know how to deal with it. How are people so nonchalant about the problems that are there? I panic over the smallest thing. Murphy seems unusually quiet. Is he alright? Probably not. And you know what? And let me add to the fact that nothing is going right. Let me just tell you that we've not had electricity for the last 3 hours. I was going to record this video 3 hours ago, but no electricity. I am sweating right now. I couldn't even turn the AC on. And I didn't want to waste any more time not recording because I really don't want to have to do this tomorrow. I don't know any of the rules to visit chess, but even I know it's not supposed to be played alone. Because he's not sitting with the opponent. Yeah, I don't know any of the rules of chess either. It's a game I avoid. Chess is a game I avoid like the plague. Sir Rabith isn't really a knight, but perhaps one day he will be. Well, you would get him knighted by Sir Cardogan, another useless TLSQ. I have no idea what this TLSQ is. I've never read any data mine on it. I've only ever heard its name, Cursebreaker's Gambit, which got me excited for 0.2 seconds because I really thought it was a ragtag centered quest. But how could I expect that when we are in year 7? 2 years after ragtag was outed as an antagonist. I miss ragtag. And you see, all my fantasies about ragtag are really based on the fact that I really want just one proper teacher in my life. I think that's where my headcanon ragtag stems from. You know how I make headcanon ragtag the mentor for Sarahi, the mentor and mother figure. I think that's just part of my fantasies. You see, Sarahi gets everything I don't have. That's how I write Sarahi. She gets a lot of my problems but exaggerated for story purposes, and then she gets the ways that I want that problem to be dealt with. Like one adult that cares about me but isn't legally required to, you know? Like parents have to care about you, they're legally required to. The teachers don't care, like the teachers in my college. I can't believe I have to go back to this college. I am seriously considering dropping out and doing correspondence, but that's not really an option I have right now. I'm still seriously considering it. I'm not in a good place. Are you playing visit chess by yourself, Murphy? I'm running through some potential new strategies in my head. Afraid to say I've been doing a lot of that lately. Why are you afraid to say that? You love chess. You've been so busy on other adventures that I haven't had a worthy opponent. What? You mean to say easy opponent? Sarahi does not understand chess one bit and neither do I. You seem a bit glum, Murphy. You're not acting like the fast-talking, statistic-slinging friend that I know. Look, how many hours is it going to take me to record this TLSQ? I want to get it done as soon as possible so I could edit it as soon as possible. I really don't want to be doing this past 8 in the morning. What time is it? It's almost 1 AM. Is everything alright? Well, now that you mention it, I'm feeling 36.8% more glum than usual. Would you like to talk about it? If there's one thing that always makes me feel better, it is talking. Should I have reverted back to the pre-Rowan Steth hairstyle, the short one, for younger Sarahi. Nah, I'm not bothering to change it now. Then tell me what's wrong, Muffy, and hopefully we can come up with a solution to your problem together. Hey, is someone going to bother talking to me about solutions to my problems? Now? No? Anyone? Rohan? Corey? We did get Corey out of kidnapping, right? Right. I'm just beginning to realize how much of this video is just going to be me complaining. This is not going to be a very happy video, is it? I am going insane over here. I making this video because, well, I already told you I felt worse not making the video. I know you people are very nice, and believe me, I've seen all the nice comments and I literally love you people. But the guilt of not making a video was eating me alive, and it's the fact that none of you are making me feel guilty. I am making myself feel guilty. It sounds like you really want to enter the Walter Aragon wizard chess competition. Somebody gave me a fact about this Walter Aragon person earlier. I just forgot it because I hadn't been paying attention to anything all day. Of course I do. All the top players in wizard chess will be competing. One of them is this who is Celine Dion, not Celine Dion. Celine, what is that last name? Castellian? I think so. Even Celine Castellian from Beauxbatons. She's the #1 student player in the world right now. Oh, cool. Oh, that's why we got the Beauxbatons outfit recently. They call her the Matagot of wizard chess because she's such a ferocious beast when she competes. I've been following her rise to wizard chess stardom for years, and I'd give anything to see her play. Oh, that's cool. If that's the case, then you should definitely compete in the tournament, Murphy. But why shouldn't you compete? I don't have to. Why am I getting involved? I would if I could, Sarai, but that's exactly the problem. What is the problem? The World Akemi Wizard Chess competition isn't a solo event. It requires a team of 4 people to compete. You mean 4 people from the school, right? Ah, man, I wish Rohan was here. She'd be so perfect for this. And as you can see, I don't have any teammates to enter the competition with. Oh, don't include me. I suck. That does pose a problem, but perhaps there's a simple solution to your dilemma, Murphy. You and I could form... How? My dear child, you suck at chess. You don't know how to move any piece other than the pawn. And I am not even joking. My mother has tried to teach me chess, and I never moved a piece other than the pawn. I just used to play with the pawns. I never used... Oh, and maybe the horse. I moved the horse, which I guess in wizard chess is the knight. These are the only 2 pieces I ever used. I never even got close to the queen or king or using it or the rook or whatever the things are. I've never done it. Great Grace Lady Ghost. That's a brilliant idea. No, my boy. It's not. My poor child sucks. But forming a top-notch chess team will be more difficult than a seeker trying to catch a snitch in their sleeve. Why are you willing to go through such great lengths to help me, Srahi? Well, I love wizard chess too would be a complete and utter lie. I want to make Hogwarts proud would also be a complete and utter lie. For myself, I mean, I guess for Sarahi it's fine. Hogwarts is an okay school. I want to spend time with you. Look, Murphy is my favorite NPC in Quidditch. I guess I can say that. In that word, it's not a lie. Because I can tell this wizard chess competition is something you really care about, Murphy. So even though I suck and if I join you, we will lose, I would like to spend time with you anyway. And by helping you put a team together, we'll also spend some quality time bonding together. Oh my god! I'm honored that you want to spend time becoming better friends, Rai. Oh, Murphy. And I'm happy to report the feeling is 101% mutual. I mean 100.1% mutual. Let the McNally Silver's adventure commence. I mean, I like the way that sounds. McNally Silver's adventure. I just don't like that it's chess. Because I don't like it. So it's decided then. We'll form a wizard chess team. But where shall we begin, Murphy? Really wish Rohan was here. She'd be the perfect addition to this team. We have a lot of work to do before we'll be ready to take on Celine Castellian and her team at the tournament. But if we are to put together a team to represent Hogwarts, the first step will be getting a professor's permission. Huh? McGonagall? Then I think you're right, Murphy, and I'm not just a professor to ask. Professor McGonagall. Oh, she loves chess. I know she loves wizard chess because I played with her during the teacher appreciation celebration. Another TLSQ that I absolutely hated. The only thing about the teacher's appreciation celebration, that TLSQ, was the fact that it implies that students do take time out of their year. Like it has been made an event to appreciate teachers. I just like to think that it happened in year 5 and Srahi could use it to appreciate Rakepig, which is the only teacher she cared about. Yes, Professor McGonagall is a brilliant strategist and a wizard chess master in her own right. She'd be perfect. Let's pay her a visit and see if she'll give us permission to form a team to represent Hogwarts in the tournament. Look, I don't see any reason she would say no. But because this is Hogwarts mystery, she'll say no for some arbitrarily useless reason. I feel like the circles under my eyes have gotten darker, like significantly darker in the last 2 weeks. I don't think they were ever this dark. I'm getting significantly worse. Help me, someone, please. I mean, I'm sure you people read the posts about the workshops, the community posts. If you haven't, that's fine. But those of you who have, well, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Oh, people, that's just a part of the problem I've been having over the last 2 weeks. Summer vacation got over 2 weeks ago. I've only been in college. This is my second week back in college. Not one thing has gone right since then. I can't believe, I actually cannot believe things went as wrong as they did. Miss Silvers, Mr. McNally, what a pleasant surprise. Here for a bit of extra credit, I presume? Okay, is there extra? No. Actually, Professor McGonagall, it's more of an extracurricular endeavor we'd like to discuss with you.
Oh.
How are you doing? What exactly do the two of you have in mind? As you may have heard, the Walter Aragon Wizard Chess competition is coming up soon. And we were hoping you might grant us permission to form a team to represent Hogwarts in the tournament. Well, Hogwarts does have a long legacy of producing excellent wizard chess players. Does it now? Even the great wizard chess master himself, Walter Aragon, had quite heady history with the school. Ah! Can you guess what Walter Aragon's connection to Hogwarts is? Oh! Well, to whoever told me in the comment, or maybe in an email, or maybe in the message, because I don't remember where I had read it. Thank you for telling me that he's a headmaster. Was he a headmaster here? I have not been paying attention to the history of magic lessons. This is from Naveen Singh. And their comment was cool. Look forward to it. I think they mean look forward to it. And Walter Aragon was a former headmaster of Hogwarts, by the way. I had no idea the significance of this fact until right now. Thank you so much for giving me the answer. If only you could help me in my exams in college as well. You are correct. Walter Aragon was the headmaster of Hogwarts many years ago. But Professor, if Hogwarts has such a terrific record for producing great wizard chess players, why is it that we don't compete in more wizard chess competitions at the school? Is it because extracurriculars take up a lot of time and therefore people cannot do your assignments and you think your assignments are more important than everything else in this? Okay, look, McGonagall isn't that bad. I mean, I guess I'm just salty about real life teachers right now and I'm just imposing them on these people. And these people are fairly nice, with the exception of Snape. Because the last time Hogwarts students entered a wizard chess competition, it didn't end well. Huh? What happened to them? Did they lose the tournament? I mean, I think that's the least of your worries. People will lose the tournament. Yes, they suffered a heartbreaking loss to a school with a long-standing rivalry. I'm 93.2% I'm certain. I'm 93.2%. Murphy, stop with the math, please. I beg of you. I beg thee, stop. I'm 93.2% certain I know which rival school you're referring to, Professor. Was it Beauxbatons? Beauxbatons Academy has remained undefeated and unchallenged by Hogwarts ever since. But far worse than the loss to our rivals at the tournament, it was the pressure to compete that ultimately consumed the team, causing the students to turn on each other. Now, that isn't the workshops I've been ranting about in a nutshell. They gave us a printed document which literally states that if we don't attend workshops that are supposed to be optional, by the way, if we don't attend them in the future, they reserve the right to literally expel us. I cannot believe the BS that students like my classmates and I have to go through, and I cannot believe that people are so nonchalant about this. This is not in a nutshell. You pressure people to do a thing and they'll do it less. I don't attend workshops because I'm not interested in them. I'm not going to learn anything there. But I'm not joking. We literally got a printed document this time and we have to sign it. I have to literally sign a document that says that, hey, if I don't attend your workshops next time, you can kick me out. Oh, it's just like what happened to the founders of our clubs during the trials of Iron, Oak and Flame. It is, and if I were to grant you permission to enter the competition, my concern is that history will repeat itself. Yeah, but the difference is, McGonagall, that this time we're asking to enter. You're not pressuring us to enter, we're asking to. I think that's different. What assurance do I have that the same fate won't befall you and your teammates? Well, I don't think that will happen to us in any means. I promise that won't happen to us. I give you my word, Professor, history will not repeat itself under Child, you will be the first one to get frustrated. The whole point of entering this tournament is so I can spend more time with my friend Murphy. That's that's not the point. The point is that this is an arbitrary TLSQ that I have to finish. It's true. Srai is a friend, and above all, the McNally Silver's adventure is off to a great start. Okay, I guess the one saving grace of this TLSQ that I can already see is the McNally Silver's adventure. That's cute. That's very cute. I'm still sweating. I will make sure that this experience brings us closer together rather than driving us apart. That's a promise that is easier said than kept. Yeah, but again, why are we not mentioning that we're asking to enter this time? You're not pressuring us to enter? But I do believe you're about to be sincere, and I have the utmost faith in your determination to keep it. Still doesn't make me any better at chess though. And if Celine Castilian is like the Matagota of visits chess, then I'm the... Okay, what's the most stupid animal in existence? Very well, after careful consideration, you've considered this for 3 seconds. I have decided to grant you permission to compete at the tournament. Brilliant! What an absolutely riveting turn this day has taken. To go to form a visit chess team. Thank you, Professor McGonagall. You won't regret this decision. I'm willing to bet money that she probably will. The thing is that shouldn't we ask McGonagall who else we can ask to be on the team? I certainly hope not. Please do not hesitate to ask if there's any way I may assist you in your preparations. To be fair, if I am to assume that MC is actually passable at chess, as is not the case for me or Sarahi, then practicing with McGonagall might not actually be the worst idea. That's actually a pretty good idea. Well, now that you mention it, there is one more thing that you can help us with, Professor. Since you're the best wizard chess player I've ever gone up against, I wonder if you might be willing to give us some pointers to improve our game. That, and maybe ask who else we should ask on our team. I would be happy to. Come gather around my chessboard and we will discuss proper chess technique. Yeah, I think you people have already noticed I'm skipping over the energy sections. I'm putting myself through as little work as I can. Because I don't have the determination to work hard today. I just have the determination to work somewhat. Not work hard. Because I felt guilty for not making a video. Wait a goddamn minute! Wait one goddamn minute. I just realized this. They went back to doing one energy at a time. Come on. The update where it took all the energy at a time was a good one. Why do you remove good things, Jam City? Why? Thanks for the tips, Professor. Our training for the tournament is already off to a great start. By the way, McGonagall said that you must always protect your king. I thought in chess you protect your queen. I really don't know anything about chess, do I? It's my pleasure, Miss Silvers. Already it's clear you exhibit great potential. Plot armor, ladies and gentlemen. Plot armor. That's all there is to it. How sad that no one has plot armor in real life. I look forward to watching you and your teammates grow as players, and I hope you will make Hogwarts proud. We'll do our best to represent the school with dignity and honor, Professor. But before we can do that, we need to recruit some more teammates to round out the rest of our team. Again, I really wish Rowan was here. She'd be perfect. You're right, Sahi. We need to attract 2 more stellar players in order to qualify for the competition. But there's just one problem. Only 0.18% of the school's population is even aware of forming a team. And they're all here in this room. I think you have an idea of how we can get the... Oh my god, Penny. Oh dear Lord, Badia. I love her so much. When was the last time we saw Badia? Oh hey, it's Merula. I don't think she's involved with this TLSQ, which is a bonus. Whatever it is you're up to, Silvers, I don't want any part of it. Yeah, you probably suck at chess too anyway. Badia's working on a new painting. I hope when it's done, it'll be of a magical creature. Of course you do. Why don't you go paint with her, by the way? Any chance you're in the market for an exploding tuba? No. We needed to spread gossip and I was like, oh, Penny again. Oh yes. Oh my dear Badia, it's Badia. Oh my god. My sweetie, how long has it been since I last seen you? Hi Badia, what are you working on? Oh, she seems sad. Oh no, baby. Please don't be sad. Rich coming from me who is currently really in a depressive mood. Nothing at the moment. I've been staring at this blank canvas for over an hour, but I'm still fit uninspired. And if I don't second that, I have made 2 drawings in the last 5 months, or maybe it is the last 4 months. I am so uninspired. I've lost all my will to be creative. I'm so sure that ever since I've come to college, I've been getting stupider. Not only have I learned nothing at college, but I have forgotten what I already know. I'm getting stupider. Help. God's help! Well, if it's inspiration you're looking for, perhaps that's something I can help you with. Is Badia any good at chess? I don't know. She's never really exhibited any interest in chess. Really, if you have an idea for what I should paint, Sarai, I'd love to hear it. Honestly, if I go off the thing Barnaby says, you could draw a magical creature because creatures are amazing. As a matter of fact, I do, and that's precisely the reason I came to see you, Badia. What has inspiration got to do with chess? Murphy and I are forming a team to compete in a wizard chess competition, and we need to get the word out. You're forming a wizard chess team? That's so exciting. Yes, we're planning on competing against Celine Castillion, the best student player in the wizard chess. I love we're all just literally underdogs and we want to go up against the best student player in the whole world immediately. But in order to do that, we still need to recruit 2 really excellent wizard chess players to our team. Again, Ron would have been perfect. I was wondering if you'd be willing to make us a poster so we can advertise that we're looking for great players. I don't normally do commissions, but this would be for a worthy cause. Honey, I will pay you if I have to. I'd be happy to help you make a poster, Sarai. Just tell me what you'd like to see and I'll paint it. Will that work for you? As inspiration. I hope so. Oh, damn, God freaking damn it, I forgot to do my homework. Oh, that's nice. There, one last finishing touch and our poster is complete. Geminio. What does that do? Oh, the copying spell. Okay. These are beautiful posters, Batia. Absolutely inspired. Your canvas is still blank, though. It was a team effort, Sarai. And speaking of teams, I'm thinking that I might like to join yours. Huh. Do you enjoy chess? Do you know how to play? That's wonderful, Badia. I didn't even know you played wizard chess. Well, that's just the thing. I don't actually play wizard chess, but I've always wanted to learn. Honey, this competition is for playing, not learning. I may not have the experience you're looking for, but I'd really like to be your teammate. Oh dear Lord. Please. No. You can't make me say no to my baby. If I were to join your wizard chess team, do you think I would pick up the rules of the game quickly? I have to be brutally honest here, it takes a long time to be a master. Some people spend their whole lives trying to master this game, but everyone needs to start somewhere. Murphy and I may have more experience playing wizard chess than you, but that means we can teach you. I don't think that's going to be good against Celine Castillion. What are you people doing? I'm glad to hear that you don't expect me to be a wizard chess master right away. That will take time. If you and Murphy will have me, I'd like to join your team, Rahi. That's splendid news, Vadia. We haven't distributed our posters yet and we already have a new member. If you can recruit at least one more teammate, we'll officially have enough people to enter the tournament. Let's go hang these posters up all around the school and hopefully we can find one more person to join. Run! Once the posters are up, we'll head on over to the Great Hall for the team's very first meeting and see who shows. Yeah, do you think Murphy's going to get upset, because that we adopted a complete noob? And I swear to all gods and the beings in hell, if our new teammate is Merula, I will actually end this video right now. What just I just purchased some exploding tuba from Joe. It was a bit of an impulse purchase. Oh god. Tonks, sweetie. What? I think they're excited about the tournament. Now that you plan to represent Hogwarts at the competition, I think you will be a wonderful ambassador. Thanks, I guess. I see Miss Ali has decided to join your visit chess team. You would be wise to impart my teachings upon her. Well, let's see who shows up. Better not be Penny or Merula. Not Penny or Merula. Just anyone but them. Please, I beg this game. I beg thee. Welcome to our first official team meeting. How did the posters come out, Sarai? Well, they're all up. Brilliantly, Murphy. Badia did a stunning job painting a poster for us, just as I suspected she would. And what's even better, she's decided to join our visit chess team. That's a twist I didn't see coming. By my estimation, that puts us 75.0% of the way towards a full roster for the competition. Welcome, Badia. Thanks, Murphy. I've been wanting to learn visit chess for a long time, and now I finally have a reason to. Wait, you've never actually played? I do need to ask this. Wait, you've never actually played visit chess before? Badia was a bit nervous at first, but I assured her we don't expect her to become a master overnight. Maybe not overnight, but the tournament is coming up fast. And make no mistake, Celine Castillion is a master. And dear Lord, every time I say Celine, I'm about to say Dion next. The good news is anyone can become a great chess player if they're willing to put the work in. Yeah, Badia is not opposed to work, I think. You want us to read all of those? These strategy books are just the tip of the iceberg, but this section should be enough to get you started. Murphy, what's that note lying on top of the theory books? That's odd, I haven't the foggiest idea how I got there. Perhaps an owl delivered it right before you arrived. What does the note say? Dear God, please, please. It's someone student who would like to join our team, but they said they're arriving a bit late to this meeting, huh? Brent, who's it from, Murphy? They didn't leave the name, it's a mystery. Oh. I don't know who this is, but I don't like secrets. Well, hopefully our fourth mystery teammate will come along to join our ranks at any moment. Oh God, everything hurts. I am sweating, the sweat's going in my eyes. In the meantime, let's discuss our growing team as we wait for them to arrive and reveal their identity. It's going to be someone like who we consider stupid, right? Imagine if it's Parnaby, who doesn't know anything about chess. I don't expect it to be him, but it'll be funny. Please, not Merula or Penny, not Merula or Penny, not Merula or Penny. Just manifest anyone but Merula or Penny. Please, I begged. Hogwarts mystery overlords Jamsti. I'm begging you. The team meeting is almost over and our mystery guest still hasn't arrived. If this note turns out to be a prank, I'm going to be 97.8% devastated. Oh, it's Tulip. It's not Merula or Penny. It's Tulip. Tulip, who we know does play chess, because with Ro undead, in the Christmas mini game, Tulip is the one who plays chess with you. I'm just so relieved that it's not Penny or Merula. Did someone say the word prank? Hey Tulip. Hi Tulip, are you the one who sent us this mysterious note? I certainly am, Sir Silvas. I saw one of your posters for the Ravenclaw common room, thought I'd give it a shot. This team is right now 2 Hufflepuffs and 2 Ravenclaws. Good team. Brilliant. You know how to do does she now? My grants taught me when I was 8 and I found I had a real knack for it. I haven't lost a match ever since. Impressive, but I doubt your grants are as hard to beat as Celine Castilian and her team from Bopetons. If Rosa and Mary are half as good at playing wizards as they are at cooking, then I bet they're good. Now, there are 4 of us on the team. Now you have enough players to officially enter the tournament. But one of us is a novice and I'm still concerned about that. If I had my way, that would be Rowan. And honestly, it probably should be Rowan. Sure, Badia can still enter because, well, Sarahi wouldn't be in there. Yes, but there's still one tiny reduce your size problem we need to solve before we can start practicing Sarahi. What's that, Puffy? As Professor McGonagall explained, each of us must possess our own army of chess pieces in order to play. A player's bond with their pieces builds over time and it's a vital component to mastering wizard chess. So each of us needs our own set of wizard chess pieces in order to proceed. Correct, and by my count, there are now 4 of us on the team but only 3 sets of pieces for us to use. I received my very own set of pieces from Professor McGonagall at the Teacher's Appreciation Celebration. And I have a special set that I got from my grandson as a kid. But Badia doesn't have any wizard chess pieces of her own to command. In the past, I borrowed Penny Haywood's wizard chess to train with. Perhaps I could reach out to her. Yeah, I'm one step ahead of you, Sarai, but Penny said her set got damaged and she sent it off to be repaired. We need to track down another set in order for all 4 of us to begin our training together. Just not Merula. Please, not Merula. Ah, okay, Jacob. That makes sense. Okay, let's go. Bana baby, my boy. I miss you so much. I don't actually have retention. I just like sandwiches. Don't we all, love? Don't we all? I probably shouldn't have set off that exploding tuba during frog coil. Oh dear. You are in trouble, my child. Hi, pets. Let's talk. More sandwiches. Okay. Well, I see a wizard chess set back there. Whose is that? So this is what retention looks like. I was 84.3% certain it would involve shackles. We are in the dungeons after all. No shackles, just sandwiches, I'm afraid. Lots and lots of sandwiches. Are you kidding me? That's the best place to be. You get to eat. Hey Jay, were you able to track down a set of chess pieces for us? We really need to find one so Badia can use it for the wizard chess competition. Everything it is we are about to enter. Of course I was able to find your wizard chess set, Sarai. I'm JK, I can't find anything. I have a beautiful set for you. I am even told it was once owned by a wizard chess master. We don't need it that extravagant, but thanks. That's smashing. I had a feeling it'd come through for me, Jay. Where is the chess set now? That's where we may have a slight hiccup. Yes, I see it. Pitts confiscated the wizard chess pieces and now he's been keeping watch over them like what reason did Pitts have to confiscate a chess set? There's no way we'll be able to get those pieces back while he's standing there guarding them like that. Sounds like we need to come up with the proper distraction. Food fight? How? Okay, I think I just gave myself further proof that I've gone insane. I would never suggest a food fight seriously. I hate wastage of food. I'm insane, guys. I think I've gone insane. Please help me. Let's put our heads together and try to think of... Just do the energy section and end it. Please, I'm bored already. Now that we've had a chance to brainstorm a few possible strategies for distracting Pits, I don't know what any of those are. How would you like to lure Pits away from the chess set he's guarding? So I said sandwiches ablaze. I think I'll knock over a pot because the idea of setting food ablaze kills me inside. Is it just me or does the cover pot look over there look a bit wobbly? Yes, Rai, I do believe it appears to be rather unstable. This sentence would sound much cooler if I knew how to read. If it were to tip over and spill, that would certainly attract Pits' attention. There's 22.8% chance you could get caught, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. You need that chest set. I'll cast Repender to knock over the pot and distract Pits, and I'm going to check what message I just got. Nothing. I didn't get a message. I did not get any messages. Just cast Repender. By the way, I think the spell mastery thing is very stupid. Okay, that's kind of funny. Sorry, Pets. Genuinely sorry. I don't like fooling that guy. Brilliant. Your plan worked like a charm, Rahi. Now's your chance to grab that visit chest set I promise you. And my chance to escape detention too. See, escaping detention will only get you more detention. It's a toxic cycle. Thanks, Jay. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Good luck at the visit chess competition, mates. Yeah, maybe you should go get the chess set now. Shaggy. What do you think, Muffy? Will these pieces do the trick? This is a beautiful set to be sure. The craftsmanship is quite exquisite. But there's a slight hitch. Only 96.8% of the pieces are accounted for. This is missing a queen. Jay really rooked us right proper on this one. We can't place it just with an incomplete set. Huh? No, we cannot. But Jay did mention that this set once belonged to a visit chess master. If we can figure out the identity of the previous owner, maybe it will lead us to the missing queen. Or, just get Jay to give you back your money and just get another one. That's a great idea in theory, Sarai, but how do you propose we do that? Let's regroup. Oh, this is such a long story. It's so long and unnecessary. Dude, I don't want to listen to you talk anymore. I just want to get this done. I was about to ask where's Murphy, but it turns out he's already here, so. Yeah, Nathan. Hello, Professor McGonagall. Thanks for agreeing to meet us on such short notice. It's my pleasure, Miss Silvers. How are the preparations for your tournament coming along? We're making progress, Professor. As you can see, we recruited enough teammates to enter the competition. Yes, it appears you've been busy since we last met. You've assembled a fine team, except we have one novice. Padya, I love you, but really a novice? We almost have enough chess sets for each one of us to use, but that brings me to the reason we're here. Murphy and I came across a beautiful set of pieces that once belonged to a master, but it's missing a queen. I was hoping you might be able to help us identify the set's previous owner in hopes of finding the lost piece. Very well, I will take a closer look and inspect this chess set for clues as to who the previous owner was. Just buy a new set. I don't think chess sets are that hard to come by considering it's a visiting board game. After a thorough examination, I do believe I know who these chess pieces once belonged to. You do? That's wonderful news, Professor. But if I'm correct about the previous owner's identity, and I'm quite certain that I am, I would be very curious to learn how this rather unique set of pieces came into your possession. That's exactly what we wanted her not to ask. Perhaps you can enlighten me as to how you found it? I'm not at liberty to say. The visit chess pieces were a gift from a friend. Let's just leave it at that. I would advise you to work on guarding your facial tells a little bit more if you hope to excel the tournament. Okay, fair enough. But since I can see how much the success of this team means to you, I will tell you what I know. This particular set of pieces once belonged to Brian Gagwild, the former headmaster of Hogwarts. A former headmaster? Like Walter Aragon? Were all the visit chess masters headmasters? Yes, the two of them were actually contemporaries as fervent visit chess competitors as well. But that was, of course, many ages ago. If only Brian Gagwild was here at Hogwarts now, we could ask him what he did with the lost queen. Perhaps that's the way we can ask him, Silver's portrait. How exactly do you expect that? Surely Gagwild has been long gone for decades. Gagwild may be gone, but his portrait is still there at Hogwarts. It's hanging over the grand staircase. Really? Not in the headmaster's office? Really? How do you know that, Tuya? Because in addition to being a former headmaster of Hogwarts and a visit chess master, Brian Gagwald was also a master of pranks. Oh, that's amazing. A headmaster that was a master of pranks? That's amazing. He even wrote my favorite book on the subject, Jiggery, Pokery and Hocus Pocus. He's a bit of a hero to me. That's brilliant, Tulip. Let's go pay your hero's portrait a visit and ask what happened to his lost queen. A smart guy, a headmaster and a prank master? You know what? Kinda love this guy already. Hey Talbot, Percival Platt was a man of few words just like me. And a poet too. Ah yeah, that's nice. Mouse, please work. Mouse? Mouse, I don't have time for this. If you're looking for a queen, you just found one. The most perfect. Sweetie! Oh god, you have no idea. I'm still so mad at you with the whole hour thing. I'm searching for a portrait of Gifford Abbott and his adorable pup. Have you seen it? It's a little bit more downstairs of here. You might want to go there. Hi, fat lady. Wait, why is her portrait here? They just randomly move the portraits around whenever it hits convenience. A portrait of a headmaster should be in the headmaster's office anyway. Truly a pleasure treat to see you again. I've been eager to resume our debate over proper dung bomb deployment. Okay, that's funny. As have I, Professor Gagwald, but I'm not here to discuss your book, Jiggity Pokery and Hocus Pocus with you. My friend Sarai Silvers actually came to speak with you about another one of your favorite interests. That's right, we're here to talk about Visit Chess. Visit Chess, oh that's so splendid. How can I help? I recently came into possession of your old chess set, but the queen is missing. I was wondering if you might know where to find it. As a matter of fact, I know exactly where that old mad queen is hiding out. But before I reveal her location, I need to ensure that you're worthy of wielding my beloved Visit Chess set. A novice is going to wield it, not me. Of course, Professor Gagwald, how can I prove myself to you? Jesus Christ, I have to prove myself to a portrait. He's kind of a funny portrait. I like this portrait. It's not creepy like the fat lady one. To prove my chess pieces will be in good hands, all you have to do is answer me this simple question. What's the name of the best book ever written about prank magic? Jiggery, Pokery and Hocus Pocus? The correct answer is obviously the book you wrote, Jiggery, Pokery and Hocus Pocus. Yes, I'd autograph your copy, but I won't be able to reach it because I'm stuck in this blasted portrait. It's fine. Clearly you have excellent taste, and as you know, flattery gets you everywhere. I wish that was true. You have proven yourself a worthy successor for my chess set. Badia is going to use it. Thank you, Professor Gagwald. Now that I have, can you tell me where's the missing piece? Listen closely and I will tell you the story of how I lost my beloved queen. I do not care, just give me the thing. Okay, so this man is saying he gave away his queen to Aberforth Dumbledore, and the only question I have in my brain is that how old are you people? How is this guy deceased and Aberforth Dumbledore and Albus Dumbledore are still alive? What is your age? I am so confused. Yes, I surrendered it to him after a devastating defeat. Aberforth used a strategy that was nigh impenetrable. That was the last time we ever played. To this day, I haven't the foggiest idea how he crushed me so hardly. After all these years, do you think Aberforth kept your surrendered queen? For your sake, I certainly hope he has, but there's only one way to find that out, I suppose. Oh boy, how do we coerce it out of Aberforth Dumbledore? You're right, it sounds like our next stop is a hog's head. No, this is such a wild goose chase, man. What the hell? I'll reach out to Murphy to share what we've learned, and then we'll go see if Aberforth has a missing piece. I'm bored, ladies and gentlemen. I am bored. Unless you're here with something to offer, you'd be wise to move along. Sir, I'm not even talking to you. Oh, hi, Bandangas. Need to be keeping your eye out in a place like this. Yeah, weren't you banned from this place, by the way? This is no place for children. Are you too lost? Please be quiet and shut up. Where is Aberforth Dumbledore? Where is he? Well, this is the place. Just like an evasive snitch hiding from a seeker. Aberforth is nowhere to be seen. I'm sure Aberforth will be coming along any moment. Murphy, he's probably busy with the patron. We're the ones who should be busy now, training to beat Celine Castilian and her mates from Beaupatons. If we hope to hold our own at the tournament and come out on top, we have a lot of work cut out for us. But instead of tracking down lost chess pieces in the middle of Hogsmeade. The tournament is closer than ever. I'm starting to feel the pressure and I'm worried. Am I the only one who feels this way, or are you feeling the pressure too? I think we have to be... I don't know if this is the correct... Patience is a virtue, Murphy. Everything works out in time. Yes, I suppose it does lie. I suppose I still have a way to go before I'm as patient as you are. Boy, you have no idea the amount of anger I hold inside me on a daily basis. I have the urge to beat someone up right now. Or break something. Nothing comes to my hands. I'll do my best to take a cue from Glynis Griffiths as the seeker who once waited 7 days to catch a snitch. Why? 7? Oh, hi, Mr. Aberforth. 7 days? I certainly wouldn't keep you waiting that long. What brings you two to the Hog's Head? We had a chat with Brian Gagwell's portrait, who told us that you might have something we're looking for. You don't need to be dodgy about it, child. A lot of people come in here looking for a lot of things. You need to be more specific. We're looking for a wizard chess piece, a queen to be exact. We need it so my teammate Badia will have a complete set to use in our wizard chess tournament. Brian Gagwell said he surrendered it to you after a long time ago after crushing defeat. He mentioned that you used some sort of impenetrable strategy against him. I used the dragon variation of the Slytherin defense. A complex strategy but devastating when used correctly. That's quite an understatement. I've read about that legendary strategy in many of my chess theory books. But I've never actually seen the dragon variation of the Slytherin defense used successfully in practice before. I was wrong to use it against my dear friend. That defeat crushed Brian's very will to play wizard's chess. Aww. It sounds like that match has weighed heavily on both of you, Aberforth. Not a day goes by that I don't think about it, try as I might to forget. Well, I think I know of a way to bring you both some peace on the matter. I want to bring Brian Gagwell's old chess set out of retirement and back into play. But in order to do that, I'll be needing to reclaim the queen he once gave you. Nothing would make me happier than for you to take that piece off my hands, Sarahi. I'm sure that old queen is around here somewhere. If you can find it, it's yours. Around here somewhere? Where are we supposed to look for it? Have we found it yet? I found it! I found Brian Gagwell's missing queen. Thank you for finding it, Sarai. As promised, the piece is now yours. Brilliant. Now that we've had it, we can bring this set out of retirement and use it in the tournament. A word of caution, however, that when it comes to wizard chess, not all sets are created equal. Yes, I'm aware that each set has its own personality and a player's bond with their pieces is key. Well, if I remember this particular set correctly, Gagwell's army will not be an easy one to command. But if you do manage to achieve mastery over these pieces, you'll be able to handle any challenge that comes in your way during the tournament. Oh god, we're giving this to Badia, who's a novice and doesn't know anything. Thanks for your advice, Aberforth. I'll keep that in mind to help Badia get to know her new chess setup. Her new set of pieces. And speaking of which, let's go to the Great Hall so we can get some practice in before the tournament. And Murphy isn't on his wheelchair. Hi Talbot, I'm working on a new poem. It's called Lunchtime at Hogwarts. Oh, that's awesome. That sounds so wholesome. Oh my god, I want to listen to it once it's done. Merula, please get out of my life. What are you doing? Shouldn't you be playing wizard chess or something, Silvers? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Stop interrupting me. Thanks for helping me out of retention earlier, Sarai. You truly are a first-rate mate. Ah, you're welcome. Oh dear god. This is a long TLSQ. This feels very long. I have wonderful news, everyone. Murphy and I found Brian Gagwell's lost queen. Can we play now? She's beautiful, Sarai. Where did you find her? We got the queen from here before Dumbledore at the Hog's Head in. And now that we finally have enough wizard chess pieces for all of us, it's time for us to do some serious training. Yes, we have a ton of catching up to do. I tossed that with Sarai and I was going to read my assigned literature on chess theory. Hard pass, Murphy. The only thing those boring books could ever help me with is a good night's sleep. And I tried to read them, Murphy. Really, I did, but I found them to be a bit confusing. The tournament is coming up soon, very soon, and we've only got to start to get this team up to speed. Then we better get to it. Let's do what we came here for and play some wizard chess. Now you're speaking my language, Sarai Silvers. For our first game, you will square off against Murphy, and Badia, you'll play against me. And I think between Badia and I, both of us suck. Wow, the people on the fancy chess set really hate the queen. Something's wrong. The chess pieces are refusing to cooperate and follow our commands. It's our new queen. The pawns are mad that she's abandoned them for all these years. I would be mad too if I were one of those pawns and the queen was acting all high and mighty. Aberforth did warn us that Brian Gagwell's wizard chess would be a bit difficult to command. We need to figure out a way to get these pieces working together again and quickly. I agree, Sarai, but Gagwell's pieces aren't the only ones who aren't working well together. Tulip is showing blatant disregard for standard chess theory and Badia is still making rookie mistakes. I joined this team to play wizard chess, not get bossed around and be told to read some dumb theory books. Dumb theory books! I'll have you know that they were written by the greatest minds in all of wizard chess. Guys, shut up. All I know that this team isn't at all what I signed up for, and so I quit. Tulip, wait, please don't leave. I hate to say it, but I think Murphy may be right. I am still making basic mistakes and I'm dragging the team down. Maybe I'm not cut out to be a wizard chess player after all. I'm sorry, Sarai, but I'm out too. Now look, Murphy, you upset everyone. Aww. Well, that escalated rather quickly. This is why I don't do chess. This is all my fault, right? Now, just as Professor McGonagall predicted, our team is in shambles. Perhaps I should have kept my big mouth shut, but I was only being honest. Do you think I was wrong to air my frustrations, Rahi? I would have been more delicate. I would have handled the situation a little bit more delicately, Murphy. And in this case, your blunt approach may have jeopardized our shot at competing in the tournament. I realize that now I sounded far more accusatory than I intended. Now our team has gone to pot. I'm truly sorry for making Tulip and Badia feel rotten. I wish there was a way to let them know that. I could get them back and you could tell them that. But after what just happened, I'm quite certain that neither one of them will want to speak at me right now. Now they'll be fine. I'll convince them. Don't worry, Murphy, there's still time for us to make things right. I promised Professor McGonagall that we won't let the pressure get to us, and it's a promise I must keep. This is why you don't make promises, especially to professors. Because professors suck. I'll go try and patch things up with Badia and Tulip and see if I can get them to rejoin our team. Wild Goose Chase number 7184. Hi, Mr. Phillips. If Mrs. Norris and I ever find out who plastered those posters up all over the school crowds, he'll regret it. Oh no. When Diego Kaplan is feeling down, he dances until he begins to feel better. Or runs out of breath, probably. Oh, she's painting! Oh, she's an Alice in Wonder. It's like an Alice in Wonderland painting. But they seems upset about something. You should go talk to her, right? Yeah, doing that. Oh, your painting is pretty. It's like Alice in Wonderland. I like it. Hi, Badia. You seemed pretty upset when you bailed on our practice earlier. Murphy feels terrible he made you feel bad, and both of us were hoping you'd reconsider your decision to quit. I wanted to come see if we can patch things up. I appreciate that's right, but I'm worried everything Murphy said was true. I'm doing my best to follow all his strategy advice, and I tried reading the theory books he recommended, but the truth is I'm still struggling to understand the basics. Honey, I understand. When it comes to visit chess, I simply can't see the game the way you and Murphy do. I see it as nonsense, just move pieces. Murphy sees it as an actual strategy game. I don't know what Tulip sees it as. And then there's you. Well, maybe you shouldn't be trying to see the game the same way we do, Badia. Perhaps you're having trouble seeing the big picture because you're not looking at it as exactly that, huh? A big picture? I don't know what that means. I'm not sure I follow what you mean, right? Yeah, neither do I. What are you talking about, my child? I think I've just discovered a rather creative way to help you understand Mr. Chess, Badia. Let's circle up around your painter's canvas and I'll explain everything. Your painting is amazing, by the way. It's like an Alice in Wonderland thing and I love it. It's all becoming clear to me now. Magical. I was trying so hard to learn Mr. Chess the way Murphy plays it with strategy and statistics. But thanks to you, I see now that there's another way to approach the game. One that utilizes the imagination. You still have to follow the rules though. That's right, Badia. Just imagine the chessboard is a canvas being filled with splashes of color as you play. Now that's something I can do. Now that you've helped me think of this game in a different way, I think I'm finally starting to feel more confident about playing Wizard Chess. If only it were that easy in real life, people. That's great to hear, Badia. Does that mean you're back on the team? Yes, I do believe it does. Count me in, Sarai. That's brilliant news. Okay, now Tulip's turn. Tulip might be a bit tougher to convince though. She seemed quite peeved after her row with Murphy. And there's still the matter of getting my chess pieces to behave too. Neither of those things are going to be easy, Badia, but you just leave them to me because I'm the one who does everything here. I'll go talk to Tulip now and see if I can get her to rejoin our team and we'll be one step closer to the tournament. With a little to no practice. And then we'll beat the best student player somehow. Why is Tulip so mad at nothing? Honey, you're just being mad at nothing. What are you doing hiding out here, Tulip? And what is that awful stench? She just exploded a dung bomb right in front of you, child. That would be the dung bombs. I like to set them off when I'm angry, Sly Silvers, and right now I'm furious. Yes, I can see that, or perhaps more accurately, I can smell it. I'm assuming this is about what happened between you and Murphy at our practice earlier. Yep. Tulip is living the dream. She gets to air out her frustrations with literal bombs. I want to do that right now. I had a feeling, and that's precisely what I came to speak with you about. Murphy is really sorry about what happened earlier, and it would mean a lot to the both of us if you consider rejoining our team. Yeah, good luck with that, mate. An apology is nice and all, but it still doesn't get to the heart of the problem. You might feel better if you talk about what's bothering you. Certainly better than wallowing around in this stench. Oh no, my baby. Alright, I'll talk with you, Sly Silvers, but I doubt you'll be able to change my mind about quitting the team. Nah, I think you'll be fine. Plot armor, ladies and gentlemen, plot armor. We'll just see about that, Tulip. Set those dung bombs down for a moment and tell me exactly what's wrong. Stop stinking, please. like the reason you and Murphy are butting heads is because you have such contradictory styles. Right, it ticks me off that Murphy thinks I don't take the game seriously just because I don't read books on theory. Murphy is so bad the book and methodological, but I like using instincts when I play. I listen to my heart. How about you, Sly Silvers? Do you think Visit Chess is more about strategy or playing with your heart? As someone who doesn't play chess, I have no idea. Heart, I guess, because I'm stupid. When it comes to Visit Chess, I'm with you, Tulip. I use my instincts and like to listen to my heart. So you do understand where I'm coming from. Games are meant to be fun. They shouldn't feel like homework. And besides, I consider it a good thing to play off book. It makes me an unpredictable opponent. It really does. If I give you my word that from here on out, all styles of play will be welcome on our team, will you consider joining us to compete in the tournament, Tulip? My heart is telling me, yes, Sly Silvers. I suppose I'd be willing to give it one more go. That's splendid, Tulip. I'm so glad we got our Visit Chess team is fine. I'm so glad that our Visit Chess team is finally whole again. I can't read. And just in time too, because the Walter Icon Visit Chess competition is about to begin soon and we haven't practiced at all. But before we're ready to compete, there's still one matter that needs to be resolved. And what's that, Sly Silvers? Now that the team is cooperating with one another again, I need to get our chess pieces to cooperate too. I'll go play Brian Gaggard's portrait a visit and see if he has any advice about how we can get them to behave. Oh my god, I'm out of breath from all the reading. Oh, hi Esmeralda. What's that smell? Did someone set off a dung bomb? Oh boy, how many did Tulip set off? Oh hey Lenny, I'm fairly certain that one of these portraits conceals a secret passage. I just can't remember which one. This one, maybe? I don't know. Good luck at a Visit Chess tournament, Sly. I'm sure you'll know the competition sucks off. Thank you, Andre. Yes, hello sir. How do I get your chess pieces to listen to me? And other people. Hello, Professor Tagwild. I was wondering if you would be willing to spare a few moments to speak with me. I'm stuck in a portrait, Miss Silvers. I have all the time in the world. You may have time, but I don't. Our Visit Chess tournament is about to begin and we need your help. Were you able to get my mad old queen back from me before that the hog set in? Yes, Saberforth regrets what happened many years ago and he's glad you're bringing your chess set out of retirement. But now that all your chess pieces have been reunited, they're refusing to cooperate or take any commands. I'm not surprised, those pieces were always petulant, and they've got a habit of fighting amongst themselves. If we can't get these pieces to listen to our commands, my team's chances of the tournament will be doomed. Do you have any advice for how we might be able to wrangle them in so they'll cooperate? I'll need you to explain a bit more about what those finicky little pieces are fighting over this time. Well, it's their queen. And perhaps once you can come up with a way to rein them back in and get them to work together. I am bored, sir. Hurry up! So the pawns are threatening to appeal again, are they? Clearly they're upset that the queen's grand return is drawing so much attention. Why would they be upset about that? It's because our pawns are quite sensitive about their lowly status on the chessboard. They always have been. Pawns are often considered to be the disposable pieces, but they want to be made to feel important too. Every piece is important in its own way, Professor Cagwell. We just need a way to show the pawns that we value them. Perhaps they would cooperate more if we promise to better protect the pawns by keeping them in clusters. That's a brilliant idea, Miss Silvers. If you make the pawns feel more indisposable by promising to protect them better, I do believe you would win their loyalty and the pawns will henceforth follow your every command. It occurs to me that the chess pieces are a lot like my teammates, each is special in their own way. And we can only work together if each of us values the other's unique strength and abilities. It's like the school of friendship in My Little Pony. I've been rewatching that series. I couldn't have said it better myself. Take that sentiment with you to the tournament and you'll do just fine. And speaking of the tournament, didn't you say it's supposed to be starting soon? It is, Professor Gakwad, and now that I know how to get this chess set and my teammates to work together, I better hurry off to meet them because the Walter Aragon Visit Chess competition is starting now. Now? Right now? Why are we in Diagon Alley? I need to come and nurse for the competition. I'll reach out when I'm ready, okay? Oh, I think the chess competition is at Flourish and Blots. May the best Visit Chess team win, and that would be us. This girl does not even look French. Couldn't have picked a better day to skip attention and come watch you play. Alright, that's nice. Hi, Madam Villanelle. The tournament is about to begin. Please assume a place alongside your teammates. Okay. Hello, everyone. There you are, Sly. We were beginning to worry you'd miss the first round of the tournament. Whoa! Oops. I fixed that. I restarted the game. There isn't even a 1.3% chance in the world I'd miss this, Murphy. I see you've each had a chance to make up. We have, and I'm so glad the team's all back together again. Did you figure out the secret to getting Brian Gagwell's Visit Chess pieces to cooperate with another? I I did Tulip, and what's more, I learned the exact same secret to our own team success too. Each of us has a unique approach to playing wizard chess, and we need to embrace our differences. You're absolutely right, Sai. I feel terrible that I almost broke up our team for not seeing that. Despite Professor McGonagall's warning, I cracked under the pressure. I want to apologize once again. Oh, it's alright, Murphy, it happens. Thank you, Murphy. What matters now is that we're all here together in the moment that counts the most. Now that we can embrace each other's strengths, we are a better wizard chess team as a result. I'll say, and just in time for the tournament too. Speaking of which, look who just arrived. Oh, Celine Dion, Castilian, not Celine Dion. I can't believe she's actually here. It's the Mad God of Wizards, just Celine Castilian. Hello. So that's the top ranked student player in the world, is it? I imagine she would be top. Nobody is bigger than 5'1" in this world. I don't think I've ever been so starstruck, not even when Ethan Parkin showed up to coach Hufflepuff. I'm trying to calculate the odds of us taking on Celine's team and winning, but my mind is drawing a blank. Do you think our team can really win this tournament, Sarahi? Yeah, I'm going with the cute option. You're already winners, Murphy, because we're all here united as one. We should be proud of how far we've come, and as long as we stick together, we can hold our heads high. You're right, Sarai, this team is already full of winners, regardless of how things go against Celine. Okay, realistically, we cannot win against her, but because this is Hogwarts mystery and everything is protected by plot armor, we're going to win. Oh, I wish that had bell noises. Hello, ma'am. And speaking of which, looks like the tournament is about to begin. Yes, thankfully none of us are matched against Celine in the first round, so we'll have a chance to warm up. Good luck on your matches, everyone. Now let's get out there and play some wizard chess. But I still don't know how to play. This poor boy is so worried. What the hell is that? Look at how big that board is. Is that allowed? Is a board that big allowed? Please tell me we're almost done with this TLSQ. Great job, everyone. Each of us won our match, and that means our team is progressing to the final round. Oh dear lord. That's great. Even Badia somehow. Plot armor. Brilliant. I said we should be proud of how far this team has come, and that's even more true now. I agree, but we're not out of the woods yet, Sran. Our most difficult challenge still lays ahead because we'll be going up against Celine Dion's team in the final. Celine! Don't start saying Castilian. It's not Celine Dion. Oh my god! In the final round. And what's more, I have some terribly troubling news to report. What's wrong, Murphy? I was studying Celine's moves during the first round and I uncovered something disturbing about her strategy. I'm sorry to say that Celine is implementing the dragon variation of the Slytherin defense. Isn't that a rare and devastating strategy that Aberforth said he used to crush Brian Gagway? Oh, and one in the same, Sarai. The dragon variation of the Slytherin defense is virtually unbeatable. We need to come up with a strategy to counter Celine's seemingly unbeatable technique and fast. I wonder if it's Aberforth that can help us. He's a master of the tactics, so maybe he can teach us a way to counter it. Let's hurry to the okay, this should not be allowed. Just leave the competition in the middle of it and ask for help. This is like leaving an exam in the middle of an exam and asking someone for help on answers. Are you kidding me? There's still more? Okay, tell us how to beat that defense and tell us quickly. Back again, Ari. If you're looking for more lost chess pieces, I'm afraid I can't help you this time. My opinions don't need any more chess pieces, Aberforth, but we do need your help with something else. We've just made it to the final round of the Wizard chess competition, but our final opponent is Celine Castilian, the best student player in the world. She's exceptionally good. Celine's planning to use the dragon variation of the Slytherin defense against us in the next round. Oh dear, as I told you last time, the strategy is not one to be trifled with. It's far too powerful. My condolences to you and your teammates. I have a feeling this will not end well for you. We're not ready to give up and quit just yet. Can you teach us a way to counter her strategy? I wish that I could, but unfortunately a counter to the dragon variation of the Slytherin defense doesn't exist. Jesus. Aberforth is right, Srahi. In all my reading, I've never come across an effective counter for it either. Well, as Tulip recently proved to us, not everything can be learned from a textbook, Murphy. And what's more, Badia has shown us that sometimes a bit of imagination can be necessary. So if a counter to Celine's so-called impenetrable strategy doesn't exist, perhaps we can invent one. You want to invent a counter strategy through the dragon variation of the Slytherin defense. It's a delightfully mad plan, Sarai, and I detect a 3.87% chance it just might work. Let's put our heads together and invent I'm bored. I admire your drive, but I'm bored. I think we're actually onto something here. According to the dragon variation, Celine will castle king's side in order to capture our most powerful pieces. I don't know what any of that means. But unlike Celine, we know that every piece on the board is equally important, even our pawns. So while Celine is distracted trying to capture our queen on one side of the board, we will aggressively push our pawns forward on the other side and capture her king. I stand corrected. Apparently a counter strategy to the dragon defense does exist after all. It's a brilliant strategy, Sarai, and I predict a 76.1% chance that it will work against Celine in the final round. You know what, I think that Murphy should have the final round against Celine, but it will probably be MC because plot armor. But brilliant as it is, our strategy is missing one very important element. What would that be, Murphy? It's missing a name. What would you like to call this new strategy we've invented, Sarai? Silver's. No, I'm not calling it the Silver's Gambit, no. Gagwile's return. The full team press. Why would we call it Gagwile's return? That's cute. Let's call it the Gagwile's return, in honor of the great wizard chess master who means something to each of us. I think Brian would very much appreciate that gesture, and from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate it too. We come with a promising strategy to counter the Dragon edition, but now it's time to put it to the test. You're right, Murphy. Let's head back to Flesh and Blood for the final round of the tournament. How did we get out of there? This cannot be allowed. We should be disqualified. And we'll find out once and for all if we have what it takes to beat Celine and her team from Bobatons. Dear Lord, the plot armor goes hard in this one. Chess is such a hard game. Alright, Faceprint Kid also came here. Good luck, Sarai. I'll be rooting for you. Thank you. But I'm going against Celine. Should Murphy be going against Celine? Look what I'm saying. I've just posted the final round matchups. Please consult the list and take your places so we can begin. Okay? After this final match, the trophy will be mine. I don't know if the French actually sound like that. And believe me, I've studied French a bit. I know how to speak just a little bit of it. I would not do it on purpose, but I just know a little bit of it. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. The final round of the tournament is about to begin. Yes, I just hope the strategy we invented, Gagwile's return, will be enough to beat Celine and her team. Well, there's only one way to find out about that. Madam Villanelle and the other judges just posted the matches for the final round. And according to this, Sarai will be going against Celine Castellier on the center board. This should not be allowed. Wait, did you just say I'm the one going to head with Celine? That's thematic. Honestly, that's cool. It's thematic versus the Cursebreaker. A Wizard chess match that's not to be missed. You're about to square off against a top ranked player in the Wizard chess, Sarai. How do you feel? Nervous? I'm feeling a bit nervous, to be perfectly honest. Celine is going to be incredibly difficult to beat. Yes, she will. I would be 89.2% more nervous than you are right now if I was in the same position. But you believed in this team from the very beginning, and now it's our turn to say we believe in you. Oh, thank you. You do your best to beat Celine, and while you're doing that, we'll do our part to take down the rest of our team. Sounds like a perfect plan, Murphy. Now let's go out there and play our hearts out in the final round. Y'all are wholesome. Y'all are too wholesome. I don't know if I should skip this energy section because it's like, yeah, no, this is special. Celine has her sights on my queen. Now it's my chance to act. I already forgot what I called it. Oh God, I already forgot. Gagwile's return. Gagwile's return. Yes, that's what I call it. I already forgot. No one can count as a dragon variation of this Slytherin defense. Impossible. This French accent is so funny. We judges will be watching very closely for any signs of cheating or foul play. We're not cheating, don't worry. I really hope this counter strategy works. Okay, please listen. We may not move quickly, but we have power in numbers. Yeah, I like pawns. It's the only piece I know how to move. Everything we've trained for has been leading up to this moment. You mean we did not train at all? How did we get here? Celine's playing right into your hands, Rai. Keep pressing her. Oh good, this is working. If we do win, I think I know what my next painting is going to be. I'd like to see that. Okay, now I skip the rest of this. I think the plot armor demands that we win. So I won't be surprised. Now that I have captured your precious queens, the end of this game is nearly upon us. You're right, Celine, this game is almost over, but not for the reason you think it is. Call an ambulance, but not for me. Sir, ma'am, I checkmated you with a pawn. Checkmate. What? The dragon variation of the Slytherin defense cannot be beat. This is simply not possible. It is possible thanks to a new counter strategy my teammates and I invented. What is this brilliant strategy called? Yeah, she's actually being a pretty good sport about it. We call it Gagwile's return. You have captured my king and my respect. match is yours and so is the championship trophy. Oh, she's actually being a really good sport about this. Well, worthy opponent for the curse breaker with plot armor. Not that I care about this trophy very much. I'll put it in the secret clubhouse where I don't have to look at it. Or I could just give it to Murphy. The Hogwarts return was beautiful, Sarai. You beat Celine and we won the tournament. I'm not even surprised. It's a true underdog story if I have ever heard one. But we actually pulled it off. I'd say this calls for a celebration. I agree, Murphy. Let's not head on over to the 3 broomsticks and celebrate our big win. Please tell me this TLSQ is... Oh, god damn it. I still have to go to the 3 broomsticks. I've been recording for an hour and 40 minutes. Congratulations on your visit chess victory. The next round of drinks is on the house. Oh, thank you. For my next painting, I'm working on a piece to commemorate our big win. That'll be cute. I'd love to see it. Alright, 3 butter pears and a hot tea coming right up. 3 butter pears and a hot tea? Is anyone else special here? No. Not as strawberry as it usually is. Yay! Thanks for the drinks, Murphy. I should be the one thanking you, Sarai. I still can't believe we're visit chess champions. When we first set out to compete, our odds were like 10.6%. Shows how far playing the odds will get you. Because Selena and her team have officially been unseated and we're the ones with this massive trophy. It's quite a large trophy, isn't it? I wonder if it was hand sculpted or they used some kind of mold. Either way, it's ours, and I think we can all agree it's all thanks to Sarai's victory over Celine Dion. It was a team effort. I love you guys. It was a team effort. We won this trophy together. That's kind of you to say Sarai Silvers. I know it wasn't easy. No. I suppose there's some truth to it, though we couldn't have done this without you. Plot armor, ladies and gentlemen. You couldn't have done this without MC's plot armor. Give it up for plot armor. So let's raise our glasses to this year's champion of the Water Arrogant Visit Chess Competition. Hogwarts! I don't care, please. Okay, well, the group shares the victory. We each played an important individual role. Right, Padya outfoxed her opponents by using her imagination. And Tula proved that playing from the heart is as important as playing with your head. And you helped me realize that my dream without letting my enthusiasm... Wait, no, I didn't read that right. And you helped me realize my dream without letting my enthusiasm get in the way of the team. But just like that fickle pieces on of a chessboard, we needed a leader who understood our unique qualities and enough to turn them into strengths. And that leader was you, Sarai. Of course, I have the plot armor. I know you said this was a team effort, but we couldn't have done this without you, Sarai. Honestly, we wouldn't have started without you. Why am I here? And since only one of us can keep the trophy, we decided it should be you. Well, I think it should be Murphy, but okay. Oh, thank you. This way you'll always remember our victory today and how much you mean to each of us. That's so nice of you all. I do love you guys. I love you all very much. There's so much I'd like to say. Then let's hurry up and finish these drinks. That way we can order some more and toast each other all over again. Haha, nice. Okay. It's the TLSQ over here, please. I really want to go to the bathroom. MC looks like she's struggling to drink. Alright, we've got a fancy new trophy. What am I supposed to do with it? I finished the TLSQ. I feel much better. I don't feel guilty anymore, at least. I have the peace of mind that I have at least not skipped over this. I want to say I hope you enjoyed this video, but I don't know if you did because I was kind of scuffed. The editing is probably also going to be very scuffed because I'll speed through with it. I really need to get to bed. But this was alright of a TLSQ. I don't see any reason for it to exist because it's chess. So I'll just give it 5 out of 10. I'm biased against chess. I don't like it as a game. I don't like it personally. I don't like playing it. I don't like anything related to chess. I don't understand chess jokes or anything of the sort. So 5 out of 10, just 5 points for the wholesomeness. Honestly, you people in the comment section are so sweet and, well, surprisingly supportive as far as people on the internet go. I'm completely serious when I say this, but I don't think I'd be alive at this point if it weren't for the little tidbits of encouragement I get from the internet. Like some tidbits, like some nice comments sprinkled in, my friends on Tumblr and all of that. I think these are the things that are keeping me alive at this point. And I'm really glad you all watch my videos despite how scuffed they are. You are not a lot of people, but you are some people, and I appreciate you all for just sticking around and caring about me to some extent, as far as people on the internet go, So thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate all those who have watched till the end, and hopefully maybe, probably next week will be better, though I'm scared that it won't be any better. But maybe next Friday would be more interesting, with the release. And I'll see you then. Okay, so bye everyone. Have a nice day. And I really do hope your weeks and your lives in general go better than mine does. Oh boy. Bye. Have a nice day.